Number 6, Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold, yeah. When the Vikings guy that they drafted out of Michigan, what the fuck's his name? Damn it. I think it starts with an M. Vikings draft pick. J.J. McCarthy went down, and Sam Darnold was named the starter. I think a lot of people weren't really expecting a whole lot from this Minnesota Viking team. I think a lot of people wrote them off, and they didn't really expect Sam to play as well as he has so far this season, which has been nice to see, surprising as well. He's thrown for over 3,000 yards, 3,299 yards, 28 touchdowns. He just had a 5-touchdown performance against Atlanta, of course, right? I mean, who doesn't have the best game of their life against Atlanta? He has been careless with the football with 10 picks this season, but he's been good, really, really good. The thing that has impressed me the most about Sam is that whenever the Vikings have been down in games so far this season, he's shown that he can make plays. He can make plays. He's given them a chance to win games, and he looks so comfortable, and he acts as if he's been in this position many times before. So when the Vikings are down, like if I'm a Vikings fan, and if my team is down by like 10 points or 12 points, and there's 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter, I feel confident that Sam is going to make the necessary plays to get Minnesota back into the game and secure a W. So I have Sam Darnold as number 6 on this list. Number 5, TJ Watt. Yes, I got a defensive player on this list. I've said it for years. Now, I'm a bit biased when I say this because I've always liked the Steelers. I think that TJ Watt, when he is healthy, he is the best pass rusher in the NFL. Even when Aaron Donald was playing, I think that he is the best pass rusher in the NFL. He has 9.5 sacks on the season. He doesn't take plays off. You have to account for him at all times, not just when it comes to just simply rushing the quarterback and getting him on the ground. He's constantly active. He has his eyes on the quarterback, or more so the football, I would say. He keeps his eyes on the football. When passes are thrown in his direction, he's very good at deflecting the ball away. If he cannot get to the quarterback, if the quarterback is escaping the pocket and he knows he's not going to be able to get a sack, then he'll swipe at the ball and knock it loose. If he's rushing and the quarterback starts to move to the opposite side of the field that he is on, then you'll see him disengage from the offensive lineman and then run across the line of scrimmage to try and make a play. The dude is relentless, and he doesn't take plays off. He's giving it 100% every single play. He doesn't really, I mean, his mindset is kill. Not like literally, but, dominate. So I have TJ Watt as number 5. Number 4, Lamar Jackson, the 2-time MVP. Although in my world, he's the 1-time MVP because Christian McCaffrey should have won that MVP last season. Lamar Jackson had a mediocre season last season. He was nowhere near an MVP level candidate. Okay? But this season, it's a much different story. He is having the best year of his career. Why? Because he is evolving as a passer. He has evolved into a passer. You're not seeing him running around when his first read isn't open, panicking in the pocket when he can't get it to someone who's wide open. I think the Ravens hiring Todd Monken has really benefited him. He's staying in the pocket. He's going through his reads. He's making throws that he's never been capable of making in his career. Or his NFL career. I never really saw him in college, so his eyes are constantly down the field. When he's running, he looks to throw first or to pass first and run second. And he's thrown for 3,290 yards, 29 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. So this season, I would say he is having a MVP type of season. So Lamar Jackson is number 4. Number 3, Jared Goff. He has thrown for 3,265 yards, 25 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. I thought that after what happened last season in the playoffs against San Fran, that this Detroit team would take a step back. That has not been the case. This team is, I would say right now, is the best team in the NFL. Jared Goff is playing with a true level of confidence. The ball is coming out of his hand quick and precise. He did have one bad game against Houston when he threw 5 picks, but one of those picks was a Hail Mary pick, so I'm not really going to count that against him. And then there was another pick that I don't think I would count against him as well. He has had a perfect game. He did have a perfect game against Seattle, which, it wasn't like, oh shit, he's throwing guys open on post routes. He's lobbing the ball over 2 linebackers' heads. I mean, some of his passes were swing routes and simple drag routes, little easy out routes, throws in the flat. But despite that, he is having a pretty good season. Now, can he carry this level of play in the playoffs? Can he keep this up? And can Dan Campbell not fuck it up as well? I think that his aggressive play style is going to cost them again. I hate it. I hate the aggressive play calling. I really do. I'm not really a fan of it. So, but anyway, this is not about Campbell. This is about Goff right now. Yeah, Goff has been good, and he's number 3 on my list. Number 2, Josh Allen. Josh Allen! Another guy who is having the best year of his NFL career. He's thrown for 3,033 yards, 23 touchdowns, 5 INTs. He is having the best year of his career because Stephon Diggs is gone. From what I've heard, apparently Stephon Diggs was a cancer in the locker room and he wanted the ball in his hands constantly. And then they lost Gabe Davis. So it looked like, okay, this Bills offense is just going to fall flat right on its face. That hasn't been the case. Josh Allen is playing with a sense of freedom, it seems like. Like, okay, I don't have to worry about getting the ball to Stephon. I can give the ball to Shakir, who has been pretty good this season. I can get it to Mac Hollins, and they signed Amari Cooper a few weeks ago. I can get it to him. My tight ends, Dawson Knox. And I don't know what also happened. I don't know if this was because Diggs left, but it seemed like the coaching staff or Josh, whoever, it seemed like they had some kind of realization that, hey, why don't we give the ball to our running backs? Why don't we have our running backs, run the football? Let's give the ball to, I keep calling him Dalvin Cook, James Cook, Ty Johnson, who seems to be they had another running back. Yeah. James Cook, Ray Davis, Ty Johnson. They seem to have some other good running backs, some good quality backs. I think Ray Davis is hurt. But yeah, let's give the ball to our running backs rather than have our quarterback, our franchise quarterback that took us years to find, run the ball. Let's protect our quarterback and keep him from hurtling over defenders, trucking defenders, and possibly hurting himself. I hated that about Josh Allen. That's one of the things that I really hated about Josh Allen's game. Him running and putting himself in harm's way. People love it. Oh, he's a beast, man, and I love watching him go all out. Yeah, it's fun watching him go all out until he dislocates his shoulder or fucking gives himself a possible concussion. Is it still going to be fun when that happens? So yeah, Josh Allen, he's done a good job of protecting himself, and he's been consistent. He's not having a year to where he'll start off hot for like 4 games in a row and then he'll be inconsistent for like 3 games in a row to where he's forcing passes into double coverage, rolling out to his right or his left, and just putting the ball in harm's way, ruining his team's chances to win football games. Now, he did worry me against Houston. He had a play to where he was running to his right and he was falling out of bounds. He threw a bad ball that almost got picked off, and I was like, oh shit, here we go again. But he's been good. He's been consistent. This could be the year that if the Bills face the Chiefs in the playoffs, and by the way, him and the Bills gave the Chiefs their first loss of the season, but if they play them in the playoffs, this could be the year where they finally get past them. But we'll see. It's the fucking Chiefs. They seem to have that Tom Brady and Bill Belichick New England Patriot magic right now. So Josh Allen is number 2, and number 1, Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley has rushed for over 1,000 yards, 1,623 yards, 11 touchdowns. What's been really great about Saquon Barkley is that when he makes a play, like his runs come at crucial moments in the game, to where Philly is neck and neck with their opponent. They're having a tough time putting them away. And then Saquon will just break off a 50-yard run or a 30-yard run, 20-yard run that eventually becomes the deciding factor in the football game. So he's making plays for them in crunch time. And it's taking the pressure off of Jalen Hurts, who has been this season. So Saquon Barkley is killing it. So if I had to pick who deserves to be the MVP right now, I would go with Saquon Barkley. I think he's been phenomenal all season long, every single game. So that's my list. Keyword my, all right, my list. So if anyone comes across this video and has a problem with this list and wants to write something disrespectful in the comment section, eat a dick. Okay, that's my response to you. Eat a dick. But if there's anyone who wants to put their list in the comment section, feel free. I would love to know what you guys think. All right. I hope a quarterback doesn't win this award. I'm getting tired of seeing quarterbacks win this fucking award. I want to see someone else win this award. The last person to win an MVP award that wasn't a quarterback was Adrian Peterson, and that was in 2012. That's my list. Please like and subscribe. That is it. I am out.